You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, you know where this is going. Let's hurry this up. I have a series about trans representation in different media. Some are amazing, some are bad. I am only one trans person with an opinion. So please, if you're trans, let me know your thoughts on the trans representation covered in this video. Before we begin, a massive shout out to KUMA for making the wonderful thumbnail for this video. I've worked with them in the past before, and they are wonderful to work with. Their links will be in the description. They do make the naughty stuff, so that's not safe for work. You have been warned. So what are you waiting for? Support them, now! Also, I don't want to put this awful anime on repeat during my commentary, so I'm going to put my gameplay footage of Redfall in the background, cause why not, I guess. Okay, Victim 19s, here we go. High Guardian Spice is not a great anime. It's so honestly forgettable. The visual style is boring, the cast of characters is boring, the sound design is boring, the story is boring, the whole thing is boring. I watched it a while back in preparation for this video, and I pretty much forgot about everything. Even the name is so uninspiring. I'd rather be in water than watch it again. The only reason why I'm making this video is because it has trans representation that's deemed so bad that people stated it's the worst one ever, and that people even made a fix to it, laughing my ass off. Is it that bad though? Let's find out. There will be two clips I want to cover. I'll play one of them first, then I shall give my thoughts on it. And then we'll move on to the next clip, and so on. Play first clip!
Cinder and I met when we were students here together, our first year. We were a lot like you and your friend Sage, actually.
What? How?
Totally inseparable. This was our first everything hours, dorks.
Mom looked so fierce in the uniform. Is that your sister?
It's me, actually.
You are a girl?
I'm transgender.
I don't know that word.
I was born into a female body, but it wasn't the right body for me. So I used new magic to change it.
Cool. You can do that? Is that kind of transformation magic permanent?
I take a potion once a month to keep the spell active, which lets me be the real me.
Oh, I'd give anything to know where she is right now.
I know. Me too.
Wow. That was pretty bad. Let's cover why. The trans representation is Caraway. They use two methods to explain upon his transitioning, through a photo album, and Caraway talking about their experience. Firstly, using a photo album is basic storytelling. It's not bad, but it's used a lot, and I mean a lot. Hell, on Twitter, lots of trans people post before and after pics. It's used a ton. In my opinion, it's kinda boring. It's heavily cliched. It could work, but the creators didn't do anything special with it. In my opinion, they should have had an item that represents Caraway's past life. For example, Marceline and her Hambo from Adventure Time. Hambo represented Marceline's youth and played an important role later in her story. Hambo also represents a different time period in the world of Adventure Time. Caraway could have had a magical item. I think it would have been more interesting. Take advantage of the fantasy setting. By the way, the show doesn't do that, Lamau. It feels like everyone is playing dress up. I'm not even joking. It's so bland. Then we have Caraway giving a textbook explanation of transgenderism. It feels so unnatural. I get it, he was answering a question from a student, but a simple, oh, things changed, or stuff happened, and maybe later in the story Caraway would tell more. But no, they dumped the textbook definition. It feels so fake. No one speaks like that. If I was in Caraway's position, I would say that was me from a different life. That's it. I wouldn't be like, I'm trans. Insert trans definition here. I hope you enjoy. Hold your horses, it's not over yet. Caraway then states new magic is used and taking a potion once a month. Jesus, please don't take advantage of this setting, but be as brutally close to our real world as possible. Caraway could have said a ritual, a magical circle, a magical pilgrimage, and like so many other magical themed stuff. But no, I use a magic potion every month. Just say HRT, you poor excuse of a character. You lazy writers, just say HRT. Ugh, my head hurts. Okay, here is Marceline, that's me, revamping the scene. This is your magical doll? I thought only females received such an item in the school. Hahaha, yes, but I got that from another life. What do you mean? I had to go through a ritual. It's a long story from a different age. Maybe I will tell you more about it another time. Oh, okay. There, that's it, that's all you need. It hints and suggests Karaway's trans, but more naturally. It tells the viewer Karaway went through something when they were younger. By the way, I'm an abstract horror artist. My expertise, my bread and butter is making abstract pieces of art to make people uncomfortable. I can't write dialogue for crap. I'm not a writer, and what I came up with is 1,000 times better than what the show's creator came up with. Your girl's savage, but I don't care. Okay. Play second clip.
Don't think that changing course would be so easy for me.
Why not?
I'm not like my father or my brothers. I hate being big, my boxy shoulders, and this. My dad had a full beard by the time he was 12. I don't want that. I want smooth skin and smaller hands, and I don't know, it's like the girls, they look so strong and beautiful as mermaids. I want to be a warrior like that. But you can't change what you were born into.
Snapdragon, listen.
You say I can change paths, but it's not like I can just stop being a guy. That was weird. I'm being weird. I'm sorry.
You're not weird. Do you know anything about transition magic?
Okay, this really made me upset. So if you don't know, Snapdragon is 14 years old, confirmed by the creator. This scene, in my opinion, is very disgusting, very vile, very distasteful. Snapdragon appears to be dealing with self-worth, self-doubt issues about their body, and in my opinion, I don't believe this is dysmorphia. Everyone goes through self-worth and self-doubt issues. To give credit, Snap's speech was decent. We all feel that we're not good enough. Here comes the issue. Instead of Karaway, the authority figure, telling them that Snap is Snap and offering guidance or going to a professional to give Snap support they need, he assumes the answer is trans magic. The answer is trans magic. Let me tell you about trans magic. Forcing Snap to go along with it. Yeah, that's so gross to assume that that will help Snap. That is the solution. This may be controversial. Well, in my opinion, it really isn't. But I think it's wrong for parents, guardians, or adult authorities to push a child to be one thing, or to suggest one thing is the answer to their problems. In my opinion, the child should be left to grow on their own. Let them discover for themselves. If they want to play with a doll, let them. If they want to play sports, let them. Now, I'm not saying we can't give them support. Of course we can. And who knows, maybe when Snap is an adult, they may consider trans magic, and it may be the solution. But that does not mean you get a pass to force them to be one thing. Karaway should have simply offered Snap many resources and take them to a professional to give Snap additional support. Yeah, I hate this scene so much because the creators are clearly saying if anyone has self-worth, self-doubt issues about their body, then trans is the answer, and the only answer. And that's the trans representation in High Dodging Spice. It's so bad. It's honestly insulting. It heavily boggles my mind that these people who made this show were given the funding to do so. Creatively, they were bankrupt. You had a magical setting, the potential to tell a great story with great trans representation, and it's wasted. As I mentioned in the intro, if you're trans, please let me know your thoughts. Even if you disagree with me, I want to know. If you actually do like the trans representation in High Dodging Spice, I want to know. So yeah, that's the video. But wait, this video isn't over yet. A massive shout out to KUMA for making the thumbnail of this video. In my opinion, the art itself is better than the anime, and the piece itself really captures my thoughts on the trans representation in High Dodging Spice. Their links will be in the description. They do make the naughty stuff, so that's not safe for work. You have been warned. So, what are you waiting for? Go and support them. Now! You're still here? I got a Patreon if you want to support my channel. It's in the description. But make sure you support KUMA first, then consider supporting me. Alright? Thanks.